AVC Sports and 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon present high school basketball. Now let's go courtside for tonight's game.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They are professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Good evening. Welcome to high school basketball on AVC Sports. Mike Snively, Dave Hilliard with you here tonight. MVL small school basketball as the Maysville Panthers face the Meadowbrook Colts here from the Colt Corral at Meadowbrook High School. It might be cold outside tonight, but it's warm in the gym. Mike Snively and I here to bring you this MVL basketball game. Mike, Feels good just to get out of the house, doesn't it?
Oh my goodness. And then luckily we did find a parking spot. We had to park on top of some snow, so we may need to little help getting pushed out of this snow later.
We might need a little help. Mike is parked in a snowbank here in the parking lot. Not much parking in the new digs here at Meadowbrook High School.
There's not much parking anywhere within Ohio right now. Now I mean, just look at Columbus City Schools. They've been out all week.
Well, welcome to the John Valentine Insurance pregame show, and our sponsors for tonight's broadcast: Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford, Lincoln Nissan, Absolute One Window Tinting, Shriver's Pharmacy, Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Bicon Services, Great Clips, all sponsors of tonight's broadcast. And as we said, this is the John Valentine Insurance pregame show. Mike, we've got a matchup well, they've already faced each other once. It's the repeat version here. It was on January the 9th. A 72-33 win for Maysville in Southtown. Gator Nichols with 25. Blake Lappert led the Colts with 7. It was 55-22 at half, and that was pretty much all she wrote.
Well, you know Maysville gets on those runs, and
yes.
Maysville, you know, that's just what they do, and they're going to come out here tonight, try to defend. The key with Maysville is tonight, you know, they are heavily favored tonight over Meadowbrook, and Meadowbrook knows this. They just want to come out and prove themselves and just be competitive tonight, see what they can do. But Maysville plays Lutheran East, perennial state power, on Sunday at 4 o'clock. So I'd like to see where Maysville's focus is tonight.
Yep, and we will see that shortly. What we'll do, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll go through the TK Auto Service keys to the game. We'll also talk about the Sarah Wickerham State Farm Insurance starting lineups. All that when we come back. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Meet John Valentine, owner of Valentine Insurance. His new office is located at 739 Southgate Parkway in Cambridge. John brings 20 years of insurance knowledge to his friends and clients. Valentine Insurance is your local independent insurance agency that is dedicated to protecting you and providing the industry's best customer service. Whether you're in the market for commercial or residential, auto, home, health, or life, Valentine Insurance can provide coverage for all. They're professional, courteous, reliable partners you can count on. Valentine Insurance open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Evenings by appointment.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school sports, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful season. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979. Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WYLE Cambridge.
Dave Hilliard, Mike Snively back here at Meadowbrook High School. We've got MVL boys basketball tonight. Maysville, the Panthers, taking on the Colts. Maysville 13-1, 10-0 in the MVL. Meadowbrook 5-10 and 5-5 in the MVL. Mike, you look at both of these teams, and unfortunately for first-year head coach Andrew Nichols, after a 4-1 start, the Colts have now lost 9 of their last 10 games.
Well, they did get in the meat of their schedule, and you know they were coming off some 3 struggles of seasons. They did show that improvement early. They did show a lot of good promise against Cambridge. They had Cambridge beat, and Cambridge has only lost 2 games this year. and they just did not know how to put it away the last 4 minutes. And that's something Coach Nichols and I discussed is, they're trying to develop ways and find ways, and usually it's just growth and experience of putting those games away in the last 4 minutes.
Well, before the Snowmageddon hit us this past weekend, Philo and Meadowbrook played. We did that game. Well, I did that game. Dr. Hall was with me. Philo won that over the Meadowbrook 57-43. That was their last time out on the court. And all of these kids have been out of school for Meadowbrook and Maysville. They've been out of school the entire week.
The entire week, yep. And so they're kind of, depends on how your school goes, but most times at high school level, you got to work it out with your athletic director.
Yep.
Hey, when can we get in there and practice?
Right.
Now, sure, for a couple of days, neither of these teams touched the basketball.
Yep. Now, on the other side of the coin, the Maysville Panthers head coach Dave Brown, the Muskingum basketball alum, he is coaching, we should say, a wealth of riches over at Maysville right now. His starting lineup includes 4 double-digit scorers, 2 players that have scored 1,000 in their career. And the 5th guy, by the way, does all the dirty work. He's a rebounder and defensive player, as Gator Nichols averaging almost 23 points a game right now, the returning Division IV State Player of the Year. Jordan Watson averaging 14 points, and Kane Rohrig experiencing a great senior year for him. He's averaging 14 points per game, 5 rebounds a game, and also almost 2 block shots per game. Landon Iden also in double figures at 12.7 per game, 2.4 assists per game. And as the aforementioned Cade Rock, the 5th starter in that group, 4.7 points, 1.6 steals per game, but he's the glue guy, Mike. He's the one that holds them all together.
Without a doubt. He's 6'4", he defends, he rebounds, he does all the dirty work 100%, sets solid screens, and I've got nothing but respect for number 4, Cade Rock.
And by the way, not only the state defending champions, but right now just lost their first game to Taft, game 1, 69-56, and they've won them all since. But Mike mentioned they play Lutheran East on Sunday. Lutheran East 12-0. They say that they could be the best team in the state of Ohio, regardless of division. They have won 4 of the last 5 state championships, and the last time I saw Lutheran East was at UD Arena. They played the game right before Maysville did, and I ran into Tom Izzo.
Is that right for TJ Crumble?
He was recruiting
TJ Crumble.
Like
he's still there.
6'10" guy from
Lutheran East.
East.
The Lou, they call him.
The Lou, yes. So, they've had their share of players as well. Now, tonight we need to talk about, Mike, the TK Auto Service keys to the game. And you mentioned Meadowbrook would just like to stay competitive. What do they need to do, Mike, to stay competitive in this one?
They have to weather the storm. There's going to be a storm at some point tonight, but they have to be able to cut down on unnecessary turnovers. That's the first thing they have to do. They have to be able to defensively, you got to hope Maysville misses some shots. Maysville makes 12 threes a game.
Yes.
They've made 158 threes on the season. That's unbelievable. But they've got to hope Maysville misses some shots. It's a little bit of different shooting background here at Meadowbrook. It's almost kind of like the arena atmosphere. So Coach Andrew Nichols may, use that in his favor.
Well, and then for the TK Auto Service keys of the game for Maysville, I think Maysville just needs to be Maysville. They need to create turnovers, which they're very good at. They get out, they pressure you full court, they create turnovers, and they need to capitalize off those turnovers. And what happens for them, you always seem like you feel like your team can hang in the game with them, and all of a sudden they get on a run, and it's not just a 6-0 run, it's like a 14-0 run.
Right.
And the next thing you know, you're staring at a 20-point deficit, and the game's basically over.
And how many times have we seen them in the third quarter? They would be down at halftime, and next thing you know, they're up 12-15 at the end to start the fourth.
Exactly. Well, we'll take one more quick break. When we come back, it'll be almost time for the Sarah Wickerham State Farm Insurance starting lineups as we continue on the Valentine Insurance pregame show for high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community. Everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue today.
Dave Hilliard, Mike Snively back here at the Colt Corral at Meadowbrook High School, Maysville, getting ready to face Meadowbrook in boys high school basketball tonight. As Maysville, after losing game one, they have run off a few in a row, let's say 13 straight games. And Meadowbrook, as we said, they're trying to get out of a little bit of a funk, but as Mike pointed out, they really showed some signs of life against Cambridge. Basically had that game won and unfortunately stepped out of bounds with the game tied, and then Carpenter took over for Cambridge. And
Carpenter's done that like 3 times in a row now where he's won the game basically in the last seconds for the Bobcats.
Yes, he has. So there's another 1,000-point score. Speaking of those, he just scored his 1,000th point in the last week here as well. I always think it's weird when you have all this weather stuff that goes on. As you mentioned, like neither one of these schools, they've not been in session the entire week. We had all the snow, then we had all the cold temperatures. You just wonder how many times they've actually got to practice and how constructive those practices were.
I would think at the most they practice is 3 because there were just a couple days, Dave, you know as well as anybody, we just couldn't go anywhere. It was just bad, and then once that 15, 16 inches of snow got on the ground, then it got real cold, and it turned into straight blocks of ice, so it's just been tough.
It has not been
tough sledding.
Tough sledding, as you would say. Yes, I agree. It has been rather chilly, and the snow is piled up. And as we were talking about, it's just not going anywhere, Mike, because of the weather. It's so cold, it's not going to melt.
Tonight's the worst night. They say minus 20 tonight, wind chill, but at least we only got a little bit of snow coming Wednesday. It's still plowable, but the next week's supposed to be even colder than this week. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
I am done as well. Time for the Sarah Wickerham State Farm starting lineups for the visitors from Maysville High School. They start a 6-foot senior, number 0, Gator Nichols, 6'4 senior, number 4, Cade Rock, 5'11 senior, Landon Iden, a 6'5 senior in Kane Rorick, and a 6'3 senior, number 24, Jordan Watson, rounds out Coach Dave Brown's starting lineup. For the Meadowbrook Colts, they will start a 6'3 junior, Michael Ray, number 1, a 6'2 senior, number 2, Mason Campbell, a 5'11 senior, Jake Burris, a 5'9 sophomore, Blake Lappert, and a 6'3 junior post player, number 35, Brendan Rice. We also have to mention Evan Fox is going to see some time here tonight, and he is 6'8", and he moves well for someone that is that tall, has decent hands. I mean, we were, as a college coaching staff, we were kind of impressed with him, as big as he is, and that he can move. So
he plays tackle on the football team, and he's also an excellent pitcher in baseball, as were his brothers.
Well, you can't teach somebody to be 6'8". That's
no,
the
you
thing
can't.
we always look at there.
No, you cannot.
We're nearing time for the national anthem, and as we do on all our broadcasts, we stay live through the national anthem. It is brought to you tonight by the Byesville VFW Post 3760, and they have been our sponsors for all of our national anthems on our broadcasts. We certainly appreciate them jumping on and being the sponsors for the coverage of our national anthem. And we have a great group of high school students that are going to sing the national anthem for Meadowbrook tonight. And again, brought to you by Byesville VFW Post 3760.
These are the Brooks Singers, led by Michael Loomis, and they always do a fantastic job.
Mike Snively, what was the name of that group again?
The Brook Singers.
The
They've been
Brook
doing it
Singers.
for the 25 years I've been here. They've sang every national anthem, and they've been excellent at doing it, just as you could tell right there.
They did an outstanding job. And again, that coverage brought to you by the Maysville VFW Post 3760. All of our national anthem coverage, and again, we certainly appreciate them. Mike, 2 other sponsors we've got to talk about. We've got a couple of players of the game tonight. We've got a +1 pizza player of the game, and we've got a Lock 9 pizza player of the game. Mike, you didn't get to go with me last Friday, but once again, Lock 9 pizza, they knocked it out of the park. The wedgie, that thing is amazing.
I told you.
I got to keep eating my way through the menu like you're doing a little
I
bit.
did. In fact, I have a menu in my backpack right now. But both of these, 2 of my favorite pizzas of all time, +1 and Lock 9 for sure.
Well, there you go. And again, they will be sponsoring a player of the game from each school in tonight's contest. This is the Valentine Insurance pregame show. And we are nearing tournament time, Mike. I mean, it's going to be February, and before you know it, it's going to be tournament time. And one of the things that I was talking about with you when we were going through some things, we're talking about tournament seeding.
Right.
Which right now in Division 4, that's Maysville, they are the #1 seed in the East District. 2 teams are going to go to the regional out of 14. And pretty much they're going to have a first game or 2 that are going to be, let's just say, easy ones in the tournament.
I would assume it's going to be a Philo, Morgan, Edison, West Holmes, or Indian Creek, and that could be their first 2 games.
Yes. Over on the other side, Division 5 is where Meadowbrook resides, and currently they are right in the middle of 17 teams. They're number 9.
Coach Nichols is optimistic here.
Right.
There's no teams that they cannot compete with. He really believes West Muskingum is probably the best team right now, but he's not afraid to play any of those teams, and he's very optimistic.
In the Muskingum Valley League, in the small school division where both of these teams reside, Maysville leading the division at 10-0. West Em is in second at 7-3. Meadowbrook resides currently in 3rd place at 5-5 in the small school division. Over in the big school side, John Glenn and Sheridan are tied at 9-1, and those 2 teams are battling it out tonight for first place in the big school division of the MVL.
I should be getting some live updates from that one pretty soon.
Well, we are ready to get underway here at Meadowbrook. The visitors from Maysville wearing the yellow uniforms trimmed in blue and white. Meadowbrook, the home team, in white trimmed in orange, and they do have like the black checkerboard thing going up the side. That's kind of cool. I do like that look.
And a quick shout out to my girl, Cheryl Matthews, always listening over in Cambridge. Have a good night, Cheryl. Thanks for tuning in.
We're ready to get underway. Kane Roerig will jump against Michael Ray, and the Panthers control the opening tip. Gator Nichols with the basketball into the front court. They always try to run a little set play off the opening possession, and they force a turnover. Roerig tried to get it into Nichols, but Nichols well covered in the lane.
Telegraph pass is what we used to call it.
Looked at him and then tried to throw it there. Ray, nice shot fake, gets to the rim, lays it up short, no good. Rebound off to Landon Iden for the Panthers. Watson on the left wing, now picks it back to Iden. 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebound off to Cade Rock. Back to Iden. Iden crossover dribble down the lane, left-handed layup blocked by Brennan Rice. Out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Panthers.
Brennan Rice has been playing excellent the last few games. I saw him against Cambridge, and he made a big difference in that game.
Iden will inbound it, and boy, he had Roerig wide open, but Rice stole the inbounds pass. 2 turnovers already for the Panthers.
Maysville only averages 8 turnovers per game on the year.
Ray with the basketball now gets it to Mason Campbell, now to Lappert, out top, guarded closely by Gator Nichols. Into the corner, that's Campbell. Back to Ray, being guarded by Roerig. Shot fake, gets around Roerig, now into the corner. Pull-up jump shot is good from Mason Campbell.
Campbell's been on a heater lately. He's averaging 10 points a game, and he made 4 threes against Cambridge in the first quarter.
Watson penetrates all the way to the rim, stopped, popped, kicked it to Nichols. Nichols fouled as he goes to the basket, and Gator Nichols draws a ton of fouls.
He certainly does.
And that's on Lappert to start the fouling situation here in this ball game. Out of bounds play underneath to get it to Nichols in the corner. Weaves his way through traffic, shoots, and he's fouled on the way up, and that's going to be 2 free throws for Gator Nichols.
Nichols shoots 74% on the year. Like you said earlier, averages just under 23 points per game. Has he got a chance for 2,000 points, Dave? Have we talked about that?
I don't know if he does. I think they called that foul on Campbell. Nichols goes to the free throw line, where he is a very good shooter, and he gets the first one. 2-1.
Maysville shoots at 75% on the year.
That's pretty good
Pretty
as
good.
a team. That is pretty good stuff.
Yeah, Meadowbrook just 57% from the line on the year.
Nichols' second free throw. Eyes the rim. It's up and off the back iron. No good. Rebound off to the Colts. It's 2-1 here in the early going. 6:23 left in the first quarter.
Excellent start here for Meadowbrook. Couldn't ask for anything better.
They didn't let a big run to start the game for Maysville, and he traveled. Michael Ray just a little bit too quick. Wanted to make an extra quick move against Nichols and shuffled the feet.
Michael Ray's done a good job of getting nice ball fakes, getting the Panthers off their feet.
Yes, he has.
But that time he just took a couple too many steps too many.
Nichols with the ball on offense to Iden. Now to Watson, open look for a 3, no good, off the back iron. Watson runs it down and tried to throw it off of a Meadowbrook player, but it went right to a Meadowbrook player instead. And now the Colts have it on offense, and they've got a 2-1 lead. Lappert down the lane, a little bit out of control, and a rebound off to Rohrig. He hands it to Nichols, and here come the Panthers. Nichols down the lane, he's fouled, threw it up, and
I don't think they're going to count that.
I don't think they're counting that. I think they're saying on the floor.
Maysville without a basket, 2 turnovers and 0 for 2 from the field. This is their 5th possession. Got to credit that Meadowbrook defense, and they've got some long players out there getting their hands on the ball.
There's the 3rd turnover as Watson threw that one away. And there's a foul going the other way. That's going to be on Iden, as he fouled Michael Ray going to the rim. And Michael Ray will get 2 free throws.
Ray's averaging 8 points a game, just shooting 45% though from the line.
Early going here, I don't want to say lethargic, but that's about the best word I could describe Maysville's play right now. They just seem a little lethargic. They need to get their defense cranked up and get some turnovers to get their spark on offense. Ray gets 1 of 2, and his team leads 3-1 now with 5:26 to play in the first quarter.
Colts have done a good job of, being where they're supposed to be defensively, doing a good job with their assignments.
Nichols on a backdoor cut, and he is fouled. Boy, nice move. He hung in the air and got fouled by Rice. And Gators already drawn 3 fouls.
Wow.
As much to the chagrin of a couple of the Meadowbrook fans sitting up here near our location, they were saying, don't breathe on him.
Gators heard that a few times in
Well,
his career visiting
he just
arenas.
draws a lot of fouls.
He does.
He knows how to get into the lane. He knows how to use his body, and he does get a lot of fouls drawn. And this time he gets both free throws, and we've got a tie game at 3. Maysville still without a field goal, and we've played about 3 minutes here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Gator 3 of 4 from the line.
And seeing the ball go through the net gives them a chance to set up their full court pressure. And Meadowbrook struggling. Boy, that was close to a 10-second count, but they do get it over. Ray with the basketball. He gets it to Burris. Burris knocked away by Jordan Watson, and he'll stay with the Colts.
Now, Meadowbrook's got to get some confidence down here offensively. They got to take care of their spacing. They got to square up to the basket and hold on to the ball strongly.
Well, they got to make some hay while Maysville is not scoring.
Correct.
That's what they've got to do. They got to find a way to get some buckets themselves. 1 field goal and 1 free throw for the Colts, and then 3 free throws for the Panthers. Campbell got into the lane, and Rohrig just stayed right in front of him, did a good job on defense. Burris now, the lefty with the basketball, being guarded by Watson. Watson doesn't want to let him use his left hand. Just smart play right there. Sat right on the lefty's left hand and wouldn't let him go with it. And there's a wide open layup missed by Iden, and he didn't like that he didn't get a foul called. So I think he got hit on the head as he went by. But the missed layup, and going the other way now, a air ball from the left wing, and here come the Panthers again. Watson squares up, looks at a three, and it's in and out. Hit a lot of the rim, a lot of different places on the rim, just did not go.
Still no field goals.
Played half the first quarter, no field goals for the Panthers. 3-3.
This is what was in the game plan, though. You got to hope that Maysville misses some shots, and they have so far.
Lappert in the corner, guarded by Iden. Lappert spins. Boy, Maysville, they're a team that forces you to the baseline when they're playing defense, and that's where their help is. They've got their defense rotated, so they're going to have help along with that baseline. And boy, there's another steal from Iden. He's already got a couple,
and he's
got another missed layup to go with the 2 steals, as he can't connect on the layup. Here comes Burris the other way. Rohrig against Rice in the low block, and Rice scores over Rohrig. Good move. He was patient in there. Took his time and got the bucket. It's 5-3 Meadowbrook.
Looks like Gavin Ferguson's going to be checking in for the Panthers, as will Austin Warner for the Colts.
Watson working against Lappert. There's a backdoor cut from Gator Nichols. Nichols back to Cade Rock. Boy, nice look, and Cade Rock all by himself, and he finally gets the Panthers on the board with a field goal. It's 5 apiece now, 2:47 to play in the first quarter.
Cade Rock was the beneficiary of standing in the right place at the right time.
There's the first field goal from the most unlikely field goal scorer on the team.
That is true.
And that's just how this team is built. Any one of those guys out there can hurt you at any time. And they're cranking up the defensive intensity a little bit. Again, Landon Iden out there being a deterrent. He's got a couple of steals, but he's also got a couple of missed layups after those steals.
Yeah, Iden does a great job of just anticipating the basketball. He's the best defender, in my opinion. He always, he gets 3-4 steals a game. Not to mention, he's always guarding one of the best players on the other team.
Campbell to inbound the ball for the Colts. And he gets to Burris. Burris guarded closely by Gator Nichols. And again, Nichols sitting on Burris's left hand, not letting him get anywhere with the left hand.
I might add, too, Meadowbrook led at Maysville 8-4. 8-4 in that game.
Rice gets it in the low post again, guarded by Rohrig. Ray thought about the three, turned it down. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. It's 5 apiece. Nice give and go action there from the Colts, and it's going to be a foul.
The spacing was really good there, Dave, and Coach Nichols got to be happy. We're taking time off the clock. We're getting to the basket now. Just got to make free throws.
Ray's going to shoot a couple more. And the first one is off the front iron. Mike, you said he was only about a 57%.
45% on the year.
45%, so less than 50 on the year, and he missed the first one. Tries to get the second one to go, and he does.
He's 2 for 4.
6-5 now. Colts lead the Panthers here, less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Nichols stops from downtown, and there's the first 3-ball of the game. And you can't go behind the screen with Gator Nichols involved. You have to go over the top. You give him space, he will shoot it from anywhere, and he did there and nailed it.
Three-pointer number 44 on the year for Gator.
Rice might have got away with a travel, gets it to Burris in the lane. Lots of defensive help, though. Campbell, baseline jumper, good, and he's got another field goal. He's got 4 in the quarter, and it's tied at 8 with 1:20 left in this first quarter. Nichols down the lane. Bank shot no good, off the iron. Watson comes in and ties up Rice, and that's going to be Meadowbrook basketball in the alternate possession.
Rice with 3 rebounds already in this first quarter. Give credit to Meadowbrook here. They're hanging around. They're playing with some confidence.
1:08 with the clock moving here in the first quarter. It's 8-8. The Panthers went the half of the first quarter without a field goal. Couple really good missed opportunities.
Looks like Coach Nichols got a timeout before the out of bounds.
And I can't believe they granted him a timeout in that situation because the player had left his feet. And to be honest,
I think where the official was standing, he had no.
Right.
He was clear over by Coach Nichols.
But to be honest, it's 8-8 in the first quarter. How important is that possession down here in this corner?
Well,
in the grand scheme of the game, I don't think it's very important. I think it's a bad timeout.
Well, we'll see what they come out. They might come out, hit a three-pointer, and get fouled. You never know. Yeah. So, like I said, give Coach Nichols and the Colts credit. They're doing a fantastic job of spacing on offense. They're doing a good job on the boards, and they've turned Maysville over already 3 times in this game.
Well, it's 8-8. We've got 53.9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And Campbell will inbound it, and he gets it to Ray. Ray being guarded by Watson. Trapped by Rohrig there, just into half court, and it's taken, but they're going to say it's a foul on Rohrig, and I think that was generous. Rohrig looked pretty clean with the steal, but going to go back to the Colts. That's 3 fouls now on Maysville. We've got 4 on Meadowbrook. Burris thought about a 3, but turned it down, backs up, Rock guarding him, and Burris threw it out of bounds.
And that's the turnovers Meadowbrook cannot afford tonight.
At least it's not a live ball turnover where a play still goes on. They've got to take it out. I guess that's the silver lining in that turnover. But
now Maysville's probably going to go for 1 here, Dave, and they're going to get the possession to start the second quarter.
The live ball turnover is what they just flourish on. Rohrig to the rim.
I lied.
And he makes a nice move and gets the bucket, and his team has a 10-8 lead. 18 seconds. Full court pressure from the Panthers, and it's affecting Meadowbrook. They finally get it across. Burris has got it, dumps it down to Rice. Shot fake, blocked by Watson. They throw it ahead to Nichols. Nichols lays it up and in. Gator Nichols, he's got 8 points. And that's going to end our first quarter. Maysville 12, Meadowbrook 8. We'll be back with second quarter action. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Hi, Mark Kelly here with Icon Services, wishing all the local teams good luck as they dribble their way down the courts to a successful and exciting basketball season. As you're stepping back for that 3-point shot in the fourth, we can be in the background helping plan your projects for that first period, getting your business ready for that big project win in 2026. With that, have a safe and competitive season, and remember Icon Services as your sole source for commercial and industrial construction projects.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today. Feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
Second quarter action ready to get underway here from Meadowbrook High School. Maysville leading Meadowbrook 12-8 after 1 period of play. Maysville went half of the first quarter without a field goal, but they end the first quarter on a little run. Best thing, as I told Mike during the time off during that break, was that the quarter ended because they had some momentum, and boy, they set that play up very nicely. Rohrig with the backdoor cut to
Guess who's
Nichols,
going to the line again?
And he's going to the free throw line.
This will be attempts 5 and 6 for Gator. I got Gator at 74% on the line. That seems a little low for him.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Nichols will get 2 to start this second quarter. And again, those out of timeout situations, end of quarter, all those things, those are really things that Coach Brown works on hard with his team. And of course, good teams execute those things.
Gator is 4 or 5 from the line.
Our free throws tonight brought to you by Kemp Insurance Agency. Gator Nichols hits that first one and gets 2 for 2 on the Kemp Insurance Agency free throw line. He is now 5 for 6 for the game, and his team now opens up a 6-point lead at 14-8.
Fox has checked in, the 6'8 center for the Colts.
And there's going to be a foul called on that little trap. And Gavin Ferguson comes up limping there. Iden's going to come back in the game for him. Also, Cohen Llewellyn checking in. Roehrig goes out. Cade Rock will have his hands full at 6'4", guarding the 6'8", Mr. Fox for the Colts. And he's got it on the inbound, guarded closely by Roehrig. I think that's more, or by Rock, that's a little bit more of an advantage for Rock out there that far away from the bucket.
The officials are calling this close, and that benefits Meadowbrook, I believe.
Yes, it does, because they pressure, Maysville pressures you, and they turn you over, and there's a lot of contact, but they're not going to call over the back. So Burris, he tries a three off of that offensive rebound and goes over the backboard and out of bounds. So Maysville has the ball and a 6-point lead. The Colts yet to score in the second quarter as we wind down to 7 minutes to go until halftime. Iden brings it up. Screened by Nichols, but throws it into the corner to Jordan Watson. He penetrates into the lane, and he is fouled.
I guess Iden didn't like that wide open 10-footer from the right inside the foul line.
I guess he did not, and that foul on Mason Campbell, his second foul, and he sends Jordan Watson to the line.
88% for Watson on the year.
Watson's missed a couple threes here in the early going, but when a shooter gets to go to the free throw line and you see the ball go through the net, then all of a sudden it seems like that just breaks the ice for the shooters.
Yes, it does. Blake Lappert, the sophomore, checks back in for Meadowbrook.
So Watson now to shoot the second one, and his team now leads 16-8. Another Kemp Insurance Agency free throw from Jordan Watson. He connects on both, and that enables his team to get into their full court pressure. Lappert's got it on the right wing, being guarded by Nichols. Tries to take him baseline. Nichols cuts him off. Back to Burris at the top, now onto the left side to Ray. Ray gets it on that sideline, and boy, good defense along the sideline there by Landon Iden. And there's bodies on the floor, and there's, hey, when the returning Division IV State Player of the Year dives on the floor, that means everybody's going to be diving on the floor.
And there's some skin on the floor after those.
And Gator Nichols hits a three after the steal. And Mike, what happened right there was all hustle and effort from Maysville. That was Jordan Watson. That was Gator Nichols getting on the floor, getting after the basketball. And that leads to a timeout, a Zemba Company's timeout here by Meadowbrook. We'll keep it right here, though, as our man Brett Klein running the show tonight. The A-team in the house tonight.
So wait a minute. So the A-team, we're back-to-back.
I know, we're back-to-back 2 nights in a row.
Mike, Brett, and Dave weekend.
It is. It is, as we will be at John Glenn tomorrow night. Tri-Valley will take on the John Glenn Muskies tomorrow night. Going to be a little bit of an early start. Mike says they have an all-day scenario tomorrow. We've got girls basketball followed by a boys tripleheader, freshman JV varsity.
And I'll be working the concession stand during the girls JV game, so stop down and get some popcorn. And they got those new Airhead bites. You guys had those new Airhead bites yet?
No.
Oh, fantastic, Dave, fantastic. No sugar.
Okay, no sugar, yeah, right. Now, I will say, if you're, in the New Concord area earlier, let's say at 1 o'clock.
Oh, that's right. The student princes are coming to town.
The student princes from Heidelberg face Muskingum men's basketball at 1 o'clock tomorrow. The women play a half hour after that one. And they just played Heidelberg Thursday night. The women did. They have to turn around and play them again Saturday. They beat them like 101 to 72 or something like that the other night. So hopefully the women's team gets another W tomorrow. Colts with the basketball, trying to be patient, get a good shot. They have not scored this quarter. And Ray, nice move into the lane, jump stops and scores, and he gets a bucket.
That's a badly needed basket there for Meadowbrook.
He gets his first basket of the game. Got a couple free throws, and boy, there's Gator Nichols going to work inside, using his agility, and again, he connects on a tough fadeaway.
He made it rain there. He about hit the ceiling with that one. He had to get it over Rice that time. I'm sorry, he had to get that over Fox.
Gator's got 15 already. Colts beat the press. Llewellyn guarding Ray, and he traveled. Another turnover forced by Maysville.
But that's just the first this quarter for Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook has 5 turnovers. in the game, Maysville 3, and those 3 came early.
Nichols will bring the ball up for the Panthers. 21-10 here, 5:19 with the clock moving. Skipped into the corner to Jordan Watson. His 3 is off the mark, no good. Rebound off to Fox from Meadowbrook. Here come the Colts on offense. Austin Warner over to Fox. Try to get it to Lappert, and there's Iden again in the passing lane. He gets back in bounds. Decided against going to the rim, finds Watson. Watson, some traffic around him. Now he draws the much taller Fox out on him, but he gets around him on the dribble, goes up and under, and he's fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Jordan Watson will shoot a couple.
I think Landon Iden's on a shooting strike tonight. He's got some wide open looks. He just hasn't taken them after he missed those 2 wide open layups. Now he's kind of maybe second guessing himself with his shooting ability. He is one of the best shooters on the team.
Jordan Watson struggling a little bit from the three-point line tonight. And this time he misses the first Kemp Insurance Agency free throw.
Rice and Roerig check into the game. Sounds like a dish.
Yes, it does. Watson will get a second free throw. His team by 11 right now, 21-10. And that second free throw is good. He's got 3 points on the night. All free throws for Jordan Watson. Bentley Cedar in the game now for Meadowbrook. And there is a turnover against the pressure. Roerig's got it. He gets it to Nichols. Nichols stops from 3. No good. Rebound off to Watson. He lays it up. No good. Rebound fought for, and there's going to be a foul, I think, on Roerig, or on Watson. I think that's on Watson. His first foul of the game. And the Colts have the ball.
Gator just pulled it right there.
Yes, he did. Wasn't no messing around, and boy, you can't just stick the ball out in front of these guys. And there goes hammer time for Kane Roerig. The steal and the dish ahead to him. And Kane Roerig says, give me 2 of those, as he hammers it down, and his team now up 24-12. There's another turnover. Roerig skips it to Iden. Iden into the corner to Watson. Goes baseline spin move against Cedar. Gets it to Roerig in the lane. No good. Boy, pretty ball movement by Maysville. They just didn't get the bucket.
Yeah, just in and out there.
And there's another turnover
by Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook went from having 0 turnovers with 5 minutes left in this quarter. In 2 minutes, they've turned it over 5 times.
Maysville has just sped them up a little bit, Mike,
they have.
And they have not been able to handle the pressure very well.
But for the sake of Meadowbrook, Maysville's not making baskets.
They've had their opportunities. They have missed some couple close in here.
Oh, wait, did you see that
boy,
call?
did he miss that.
Two guys.
Here comes the one official's going to be, hey, wait a minute.
I think it hit 3 Meadowbrook players. In fact, it hit one of them in the head.
He's saying, now, guys, that went off of Meadowbrook. I mean, it was pretty obvious it was off of Meadowbrook.
Wow.
And, oh, my goodness. 2 got together and overruled 1, and Dave Brown is, not happy. He's shaking his head. And, Coach, I don't blame you because they just missed it. It happens. It's a missed call, and it happens in the game.
Happens in life.
It just happens. Meadowbrook trying to beat the press, almost a turnover, but instead they beat the pressure. Lappert shot fake, now tries the 3, no good. Rebound to Gator Nichols. Here come the Panthers on the run. Tipped away and out of bounds. Almost a steal there. Cedar over there along with Mason Campbell, but it's going to be Maysville basketball on the sideline. 3:21 to play until half. It's 24-10 Maysville.
This one's pretty sloppy.
Been pretty sloppy. Not really good shooting either side tonight. And there is a hold.
Sloppy and closely called.
And that's play on right there. That's
I agree.
A foul. That's on Warner. That's his second.
I agree.
That's just play on. That's not a foul. Nichols now with the basketball after it's inbounded. Hands it to Iden. Iden to Roerig in the corner. Boy, Watson came off the screen, and he got fouled, but that wasn't called.
Now we got a timeout from
Dave Brown wants to have a timeout because I think he does want to mention again that they missed that call. So we'll take a quick break here as well. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for saving time on a great haircut at Great Clips. You used online check-in to put your name on the list in the app and made it to the salon right on time, thanks to getting a Ready Next text." Your hair would also like to add, "This cut rules," and the price, a very close second. For a great haircut that fits your schedule and your budget, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
Second quarter action continuing here at Meadowbrook High School. Maysville with a 26-10 lead. 12-8 at the end of the first quarter, and this second quarter has belonged to the Panthers. They've been forcing turnovers. They've taken advantage of some of those turnovers. And to be honest, it could be worse. They've missed a few shots in the lane. Cedar beats the pressure, now picks it up, being guarded by Llewellyn. Gets it inside to Rice. Rice working against Roerig. Picks the ball up, now kicks it out to Ray. He tries the three, no good. Rebound, tipped and controlled by Meadowbrook, and the lay-in by, I think that was Warner.
That was Warner. Looked like the ball went over the basket, but Warner quickly jumped on it.
20
basket.
26-12 now Maysville. Roerig, bounce pass into Watson. Watson can't do anything with it, kicks it out to Iden. Iden shoots a flat three-pointer. Boy, that just didn't have any arc on it. Rebound, though, to Maysville. Roerig takes it down the lane. He's fouled on his rebound attempt, and he's going to go to the line to shoot a couple.
So Roerig's going to go to the line, shooting 58%. He's averaging 14 a game for the Panthers.
Another Kemp Insurance Agency free throw. These two go to Kane Roerig, and his first free throw is good. He's got 5 points on the night.
9 of 11. So Maysville already to the line, going to be 12 times after this next shot.
And as you pointed out, they're a good free throw shooting team, and good teams make an uncontested 15-foot shot.
They do.
They just do.
Yes, they do.
Roerig eyes the rim. Second one, also good. He's got 6 now. 28-12, Maysville. Lappert with the basketball, working against Nichols. To Cedar, did I get it across? Campbell has it. Trapped at half court by Iden and Nichols. Ray's got it, squares up, nice shot fake and move. Shot fakes again, but there's Roerig to block it. They get it to Campbell. Campbell's three, no good. Rebound off to Nichols. Good move by Ray, just could not capitalize inside.
Ray's pump fake's been outstanding tonight.
Has. Nichols working against Cedar, into the corner to Iden. Iden penetrates into the lane. Now to Nichols, top of the circle, three-pointer, rattles it home. That's an Allen Hunter State Farm three from Gator Nichols. He's got 3 of those now.
45 on the year.
And that's going to be a foul this time. Lappert tangled up there with Nichols, his first foul of the game.
Gator got right wrist, ball, and then left wrist.
31-12, a minute 22 until halftime. Nichols guarding Campbell, who flips it into Lappert. Lappert against Iden. Iden gets over the screen. That was Rice was trying to set for him. Rice now being guarded by Roerig. Roerig up on him as he picked up his dribble. Throws it. Lappert's got it. 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebound fought for Rice and Watson. It's Rice that comes up with it. Gets it to Campbell. Sidestep, jump shot, tough shot, and he hits it. He's got 6 now. 31-14 now, less than a minute to play in this first half, and Nichols says, give me 3 more of those. Another Allen Hunter State Farm. He just pulled up and hit it. And they hit Oh, and Nichols doesn't like the call, but a lot of contact there. They went for the home run pass, hit Ray. With it, Ray goes in, and he is fouled by Nichols on the shot.
Nichols got him with the upper body on that. And that's going to send Ray to the line for, Ray's the only one who's been to the line tonight for Meadowbrook. His 5th and 6th free throws. He's 2 for 4.
His 2 more Kemp Insurance Agency free throws, and he gets the first one to go. He's now 3 for 5. Burris going to check back in here for Meadowbrook. 34-15, Panthers over the Colts. Second free throw upcoming here for Michael Ray. Eyes the rim, good rotation, and it falls in after it hits the rim a couple times. 34-16, Maysville by 18, and they have the ball. 32 seconds left until half. Run a little get action for Nichols. He gets down the lane, he lays it up and in.
Gators made it look easy the last 3 trips down the court.
When they run that get action at the top of the circle and you go underneath, he's got space and he's just going to score on you. Boy, good pressure again from Maysville. Cedar beats it on the dribble and it's knocked away by Watson out of bounds with 6.8 on the clock. Maysville up 36-16. Burris will inbound it. And he gets it into Campbell. Pulls up from deep, no good. Watson with the rebound. He's going to throw it length of the court. And it's just short, and that will end the first quarter. Maysville enjoys, or first half, ends the first half. Maysville enjoys a 20-point lead. 36-16, Maysville over Meadowbrook. We'll be back with the halftime portion of our show after these messages. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Shriver's Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Ohio high school sports, wishing all area athletes, coaches, and parents a healthy and successful season. When you play, play with heart. Local and independent since 1979. Shriver's Pharmacy, because we care.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
At Abel's, we're proud that so many people trust our family with their family's home comfort. I'm Russ Abels. For new heating and cooling, you can trust us to save you money with our high-efficiency systems. We're trusted for electrical work, lighting, outlets, generators, complete home electrical service upgrades. We do it all. And you can trust us in an emergency. Whether it's heating, cooling, or electrical repairs, we promise to do the job right. It's what we do for family, and it's what everyone deserves. Trust Abels.
Looking for adventure? Check out the 2022 Ford Bronco 4-door Badlands at Doane Ford. This rugged ride is built to take you anywhere, with just 18,000 miles and a soft top perfect for open-air freedom. Equipped for both off-road thrills and everyday comfort, this Bronco is ready for whatever the road brings. Don't wait. Vehicles like this don't stay long. Visit Doane Ford today and take the 2022 Bronco Badlands for a spin. Your next adventure starts here.
When life feels heavy, you shouldn't have to wait for help. At Allwell's Walk In Now, Guernsey County's behavioral health urgent care, support is ready right when you are. No appointments, no hassle. Just walk into our office at 831 Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and get fast, compassionate care. Allwell's Walk In Now, because the best time to feel better is now. Be well, stay well, Allwell.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Halftime here from Meadowbrook. The Maysville Panthers with a 36-16 lead here at the halftime. And Mike Snively, it kind of, the game started off, things moving a little bit slow, but that pace of the game was really what was helping Meadowbrook early, as it was 8-8 at the end of the first quarter. Maysville did not have a field goal in the first 4 minutes of the game, and that was exactly what Meadowbrook needed early.
Yeah, Meadowbrook did a great job controlling tempo of the game, playing the game they wanted to play in the first quarter. In the second quarter, however, though, they got lackadaisical with the basketball. They were nonchalant with some things, and they turned it over 6 times. And Maysville made 7 field goals in that second, including several threes and a bunch of free throws in that second quarter. So, and that's the name of the game, is just the Meadowbrook just turning it over too many times in a row in that second quarter. Maysville taking advantage of those turnovers. Maysville in the second quarter did not turn it over one time.
And see, that is the huge difference. It was one of those where Maysville a little bit sloppy early. They had 3 turnovers early. And then the next thing you know, 8-8, and then we get to halftime, and all of a sudden it's a 20-point lead as they outscored Meadowbrook by 20 points in that second quarter. And it just snowballed on them in a hurry.
Yeah.
And it's the turnovers and capitalizing on the turnovers. And so as coaches, we would say, well, you just can't turn it over against Maysville and you can beat them. Well, it's easier said than done.
Yeah, it is. Meadowbrook had 10 for the quarter. It's just there was just a couple there that they went on a stretch here for about 2 minutes where they turned it over 5 times in a row. Maysville capitalized, and it just sprung out to this 20-point lead, and that's where we stand at half now.
Well, let's get to the scoreboard updates here from Southeastern Ohio Credit Union. A couple of scores I will pass along here. West Muskingum leading New Lex 24-14. That is in the first half of action. Looking through my phone here for some other ones. Caldwell leading Monroe Central 26-22. That's a good basketball game, Mike.
That is a good one.
Having a pretty solid year. Chance Allen on our team from Muskingum went to Monroe Central. They won the state championship last year, and they've been having a pretty good year even without Chance
Correct.
this year.
So that's state champions returning, playing a good Caldwell team who has an outstanding record. So I like to hear the updates on that one as much as possible.
I think Caldwell's only lost 1 game this year, as a matter of fact. So right now in the second quarter, Riverview leading Morgan 16-11. And I will rely on you at some point for the John Glenn Sheridan update.
I'm going to guess, since there's a freshman game and then a JV game, they're probably not even started the varsity game yet at Sheridan.
I'm going to guess you are right, Mike Snively. They haven't got to that yet. Well, here in our game, it was 8-8 at the end of 1. But Maysville turned it on the second quarter, mainly led by the wrecking crew himself, Gator Nichols. He's got 23 here at halftime, Mike.
Yeah, he was good. He went to the free throw line. He was the beneficiary of a closely officiated game, but he did bang in a couple threes there toward the end of the second quarter, seemed to get in a rhythm, and he's hoping probably his teammates can find that rhythm like he's found, because right now he's the only one that's kind of like lightened up just a hair.
Well, for Maysville, it's Gator Nichols with 23, including 4 3-pointers. Cade Rock with 2, Kane Roerick with 6, and Jordan Watson with 5. And I don't know how many games that we've done. Well, I know this is my 31st Maysville game, but the games that you and I have done together,
right.
It always seems like there's maybe 3 or 4 guys that score for Maysville, and you think, well, how can they keep winning? And they just do.
They just keep winning. And I got 2 text messages from people during the halftime break said, boy, does Maysville look flat? And, I mean, they do, but Maysville just finds ways to win in any type of basketball game. Anytime. I mean, yeah, do they look flat? They're up 20 points. You know,
Yeah.
And Meadowbrook's not playing terrible.
Right.
Meadowbrook's playing pretty well right now, and they've got some good size, and they've got some good athletes out there matching up with Maysville a little bit.
Well, on the other side here, Meadowbrook, for them, Austin Warner has 2 points, Michael Ray with 6, Mason Campbell with 6, and Brennan Rice with 2, and that is their total of 16. Our broadcast brought to you tonight by Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Doane Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Heating and Air Conditioning, West 40 Auto Sales, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Dutro Ford Lincoln Nissan, Bicon Services, Great Clips, Absolute One Window Tinting, and Shriver's Pharmacy, all sponsors of our broadcast tonight, and we certainly appreciate all of our sponsors. We've got a great clips, great play of the game that we'll be deciding on here later on. We've also got a Lock 9 Pizza player of the game and also a +1 pizza player of the game. The +1 will be a Meadowbrook player. The Lock 9 will be a Maysville player. And our great clips, great play of the game. So far, our candidate for that one is Kane Rorig throwing one down here in the first half. So
usually if you get a dunk in a
usually
game,
if you get a dunk.
in this area.
In this area, yeah.
I've seen a couple dunks, and he's had 2 of them, and then I believe
well, I was just
watching.
watching.
Lamonic up at Tri-Valley had a couple in a game we did.
I was just watching. It was 1 year ago yesterday where Muskingum's 5'11" point guard dunked it over a 6'10" center from Wilmington on a fast break.
Would that have been Dwayne Davis?
One of the most impressive dunks I've seen in a college game. And
I think I remember seeing the highlights on that.
He's listed as 6 feet. I don't think he's 6 feet tall.
But
and
he's explosive.
He dunked it over a 6'10" guy, and it was pretty memorable. So we're ready for the second half. The Colts get first possession. Lappert with the basketball, and he's going to be trapped right away. Rorig and Watson right on him, and they're taking away the next pass, trying to get that turnover. Now it's a 3-on-1. Ray with a little Euro step. Rock swatted at it, missed it, but the shot went over the backboard, and it's going to be Maysville basketball.
I like that Michael Ray took it to the hole there, just a little more under control there.
That Euro step, you can get around people, but he also got in a point almost behind the backboard, Mike.
Correct.
And there's that back screen again that they run right out of timeouts, and just a nice play again, a good execution from Maysville.
And a good foul by Lappert.
Yep, Lappert on that foul, or else Watson's just going to stand there and lay it in. And that's Lappert's second foul of the game. Nichols inbounds it to Watson. He goes to the rim. He's fouled, and that's going to be another foul on Lappert. He picks up 2 quick ones, and that's his third.
And going back to the first half, that's 4 makes in a row for Maysville.
Jordan Watson out of the line for a Kemp Insurance Agency free throw as he'll try to complete the 3-point play. And it's off the mark and out of bounds, knocked out by Kane Rorig. Watson now with 7 points on the night. He's 3 for 5 from the free throw line.
And this is Maysville's quarter where they usually like to wear teams down.
And there's a turnover. Nichols on the steal. And he gets around Campbell, scoops it to the corner to Rorig. 3-pointer no good. Rebound off to the Colts. Good look at it. Nice skip pass along the baseline by Nichols. Rorig just couldn't find the range.
John Glenn leads Sheridan at the end of one, 19-15.
19-15. Good game out there. And I think he traveled. Yes, he did. Campbell traveled as he tried to go through a couple of defenders. Kind of sidestep travel there.
Meadowbrook not a good first 3 possessions. 1 shot over the backboard and 2 turnovers.
That's not how you draw it up in the locker room, I'm sure. On the other side of the coin, there's that play again for Jordan Watson, and he misses it. Some contact, but no call. Lappert on the attack against Rock. Rock cuts him off, and that's going to be a travel. Cade Rock did a great job. He just kept his position, stopped the dribbler, and Lappert kind of stumbled a little bit, and that's a travel.
Yeah, and again, not the start Meadowbrook wanted in this second half.
Another turnover, 38-16. Maysville running a host of little screening action from around the free throw line. They're going to lob it into Rohrig. Rohrig spins, kicks it in the corner to Iden. Iden's three-pointer is good. Landon Iden finally connects. Struggled a little bit from the field in the first half, but he hits an Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer. His team now up by 25.
His 37th three on the year.
Iden now picking up the pressure in the backcourt. Rice has it to Burris. Burris beats the pressure, gets it to Ray. Ray shot fakes, goes to the rim. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Rohrig, tipped out to Watson, who throws it ahead to Nichols, and Nichols lays it in for his 25th point. 43-16. Meadowbrook against the press again. And it's like they're like sharks with blood in the water, Mike, when they start getting on a roll. But Lappert answers from the corner with a three. That's an Allen Hunter State Farm, and that is the first three of the night for Meadowbrook, and it comes with 5:25 left in the third quarter.
It's one of the best looks they've got all night, but glad they needed that from Lappert.
Watson with a little pull-up jumper from the free throw line. And it's nothing but nylon. Good move by Jordan Watson. Lappert, the kids would say that he broke his ankles. It was more of a little bit of a function of a slip. A good move from Watson. I'm not going to say it wasn't.
A good move, crossover move.
It was a little bit of a slip there from Lappert.
Happens to the best of us. I slipped coming out of Dollar General the other day.
It's easy to do right now just about anywhere.
Yeah.
9 points now for Watson. His team up 45-19. Burris against the press, and it's knocked away by Iden. There's Iden always around the ball. He's going to pull up and hit a three. And that's an Allen Hunter State Farm three from Landon Iden, and he's got two in a row. And again, they just start feeling it, Mike, and that run comes, and now it's 48-19.
It's the third quarter. They own it, Dave, and we've said it for a long time.
I mean, they just do it in the third quarter. It just has been that way since we've been covering them over the last 3 or 4 years. Burris tries to connect from three, no good. Rebound fought for and grabbed by Watson. He's on the run, gets it to Rohrig. Rohrig's going to try three. His no good this time, though, and it rebounds off to Ray for Meadowbrook. And they pick up the press off of a missed bucket, and that is what is amazing to me about this team. They can press you from anywhere. There's another steal from Iden. Rohrig faked a three, gets it to Nichols, and Nichols says, I'll take those three to give him 30. Well, no, that's 28 now on the night. Another Allen Hunter State Farm three. And
what an impressive block there by
Kane
Rohrig.
Ray was going to try to hammer it, and Kane Rohrig said, not today.
Yeah, it was just one-on-one, mano-a-mano. And it did look like Ray was going to try to dunk that thing.
Well, let's just say now that Kane Rohrig, with kind of the back-to-back, great clips, great plays of the game with the dunk and the block dunk.
He might get 2 haircuts.
He might get 2 haircuts out of that, exactly. Meadowbrook with the ball. Campbell has it between the legs, being guarded by Rohrig. Pulls up from three, got it.
That's a nice shot there from Mason Campbell.
Good move from Campbell, and that's an Allen Hunter State Farm three for him. And Meadowbrook kind of fell asleep. Cade Rock all by himself.
Twice tonight.
And he lays it up and in. 53-22. Ray with the ball now to Burris. Burris on the left wing. Working against Watson. Ray's got it now. Guarded by Nichols. Little step back action. And it's a 2-pointer for Ray.
Meadowbrook's starting to find their rhythm.
Good move there from Ray. They've got 8 points in the quarter. It's just not enough right now, and you can't leave Gator alone, but he did shoot basically an air ball on that 3-point attempt.
And it's just street ball right now.
That's the way it's looked here.
It's street ball.
The last couple of minutes. 3:14 left in the third quarter. It's 53-24. And now they're going to call foul in the backcourt. I think that's going to be on Iden.
Chase Myers has checked in for the Colts. He's a 6'2 junior.
And you wonder how much more that Dave Brown's going to play some of his starters, because they've got another game Sunday.
Yeah, at I believe it's at Smithville.
The Smithies, the home of the Smithies.
So they're kind of going to meet halfway with Lutheran East and play a game there.
The Lou at the home of the Smithies. Pickrell into the game for Maysville. Burris flips it over to Cedar. Cedar pulls up from the free throw line, and he nails one.
Meadowbrook's hit their last 3 in a row.
His first bucket of the game makes it 53-26, but there goes Watson down the lane, missed the layup. Burris with the rebound. Here come the Colts. Ray skips it over to Campbell. Campbell, baseline drive, pulls up, no good. Rebound off to Roerig. He altered the shot too. Here he comes on the drive. He gets it to Nichols. Nichols goes to the rim, lays it up and in. Gator Nichols now with 30.
A quiet 30.
And it's amazing, isn't it? It's a quiet 30.
Right.
Cedar trapped in the backcourt, but gets it ahead, and that's going to be a foul on Watson. A little bit too much hands on the defense. With 2:15 left in the third quarter, 55 for Maysville, 26 for Meadowbrook. Campbell will take it out of bounds for the Colts. Jordan Watson right there to guard him. They're going to get it right inbound to Ray, who will be picked up by Iden when he gets it into the half court. Iden staying in front. Good job defensively. Switches off now on to Burris. They're going to call a foul on Iden. That's his third.
Iden's just a dog defensively.
Yes,
and
he
if
is.
you got the ball and you're a high school kid on offense and you see Iden's guarding, you got to be like, oh boy.
Yeah, because he's going to get his hands on it.
Yeah.
He just is always around the ball. He's just got a nose for it.
He brings his lunch pail every night.
And it's inbounded now to Ray, guarded by Roerig. Wanted the pull up, but now gets it to Campbell. No good on that. It's going to be off Roerig, out of bounds to the Colts. 1:54 left in the third quarter. Underneath their own bucket now. And knocked away, but retained by Meadowbrook. Campbell pull up from the free throw line. It's in and out. Cedar gets the rebound. He goes up and puts it in. That's his second bucket of the quarter.
That was a great athletic, strong move there by Bentley Cedar.
But there's Nichols on the other end as the C's part, and he takes it right to the rim for his 32nd points of the game. Dump it inside. That was Chase Myers in there. Baseline jumper. Cedar got the offensive board, tried to put it up. No good also. Nichols now gets it to Roerig. Roerig going to lay it up and in. 3-on-2, and Maysville capitalizes. Roerig now with 8. And the press still on with 1:04 left in this third quarter. It's 59-28. And they're almost another steal. Pickrell against Burris. Burris draws the foul from Pickrell.
So this thing's ballooned to a 31-point lead. And as we mentioned just about on every broadcast we do with Maysville, 35 is the running clock. So once it gets to 35, the lead has to get below 30 for the running clock to cease.
Burris will shoot a pair, though. Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. He gets the first one to go. 59-29, right at 30 for the lead.
Burris, a good free throw shooter, 83%, Dave.
Lefty misses the second one, though.
Course side jinxed him.
Good job on that, Mike. Jordan Watson with a good move all the way to the rim, pulls up under control, and he gets his 11th point of the game. But going the other way is Burris, and he challenges Roerig and shoots it right over him and scores. And there goes the other way, and Cedar is going to foul Gator Nichols. Fast and furious action here in this end of the third quarter.
Maysville's made 12 field goals in the third quarter, 12.
The third quarter is just the Maysville quarter. Nichols with 34 right now. He's going to shoot this free throw, a Kemp Insurance Agency free throw for a chance for his 35th point. And as you said before, it's just been a quiet night. He's just been Gator.
I just think it's the atmosphere. It's not, it's not that loud atmosphere like we're used to at Maysville.
And his free throw is up and good. 64-31 as the clock winds down at the end of the third quarter. Fox has it now for Meadowbrook. Gets it to Cedar. Cedar splits the defender. It was Nichols up and over him. Bentley Cedar with 6 in the third quarter.
He's done a great job here toward the end of this third quarter.
Maysville up 31. They're going to hold it for the last one. 64-33. Nichols now to Rock. They run the get action for Gator. Gator's fouled, and he puts it in.
13 field goals for Maysville in the quarter.
If you trail him on that, it's the same way. He's going to score.
And he did that fading away toward
Yes.
the wall, the padding on the wall.
66-33. Gator Nichols with 37, and this will be his 38th point.
It's not quiet anymore. It's getting loud. It's a loud 38 now.
Lappert with a basketball, 2 seconds. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. And I thought that was going to go in, the little after buzzer toss, but it didn't go. That's the end of 3. Maysville 67, Meadowbrook 33. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
We know parenting is a full-time job, and it can be easy to get caught up in everyday life. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund and our partners are here for you because we all need a little help sometimes. We can connect you with essential resources in your community, everything from parenting support to ideas for self-care. For the love of your family, visit octf.ohio.gov/love to find the support you need.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue
We are
today.
ready to get underway here in the fourth quarter at Meadowbrook High School. Maysville 67, Meadowbrook 33. Gator Nichols with 38 points for the Maysville Panthers.
Maysville was 13 of 18 shooting in that quarter.
The third quarter just is where Maysville just dominates, and they did it again. They run a little play for Nichols, and he turned down the 3 and took it to the rim and scored, and we might as well just have 40, he says.
And there's the running clock.
So he just hung 40 up now, and it's 69-33. And it's a 36-point lead, so we do have a running clock now. Burris with the ball to Cedar. Cedar had a good third quarter for the Colts. Gets it to Ray. Ray being guarded by Nichols. Burris pulls up at the free throw line. His jump shot rattles in. Good move from Jake Burris.
And a nice soft touch there.
He's got 5 now.
Meadowbrook's made their last 3 baskets. Meadowbrook made 7 baskets in that third quarter.
Gator Nichols behind the screen. Missed the 3. There's a shocker. Lappert with the rebound. Ray penetrates, kicks it into the corner to Lappert. He's going to try a 3, no good. Cedar fights for the rebound, gets it. Shoots it up over Nichols. Nichols fouled him. Bentley going to go to the free throw line. And as we mentioned, Mike, when you get these running clocks, when you shoot free throws, the clock continues to run, and that's where you lose all the time.
It is, and especially if coaches decide to start substituting. Right now, they're not.
Yeah, Cedor's going to shoot a couple. And his first free throw, Kemp Insurance Agency free throw, is no good off the back iron.
Cedar 48% on the line.
69-35, the score remains. Maysville with the lead. Cedor's second shot, no good. Cohen Llewellyn with a rebound for the Panthers. They throw it ahead to Rock, hands it to Nichols. Nichols Guarded by Burris, now to Rock. Iden gonna try three, got it from deep. Landon Iden with his third Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer of the second half. He's got 9, and the lead balloons to 72-35.
I'm wondering what Gators' career high is.
There's Fox with the ball down low, tried to take it up over Rock. Rock did a good job of holding his ground against him. Cedor now with the ball against Pickrell, backing him down, spins, pumps, and it's going to be no good. Boy, nice move by Bentley, just couldn't get it to drop. Nichols now on the run. Lappert guarding him. Weaving his way, finds Pickrell in the corner. It's knocked away from Pickrell, out of bounds. It'll stay Maysville basketball. 5 minutes to play now in the basketball game. Maysville 72, Meadowbrook 35.
Rice and Campbell check back in for the Colts.
Llewellyn into the game. Pickrell out there right now, as well as Rock, Iden, and Nichols for the Panthers. Nichols inbounds it to Rock, gets the handoff, takes it baseline, slings it back out to Iden. Iden thought about the three, but turned it down.
And basically the big school championship tonight, John Glenn leads Sheridan at half, 38-25.
Pickrell, he gets in on the act. He drops one from the right corner, and Allen Hunter State Farm three for him. And the lead's now 40, 75-35. Campbell gets it to Burris. Burris now out on top to Cedor. Cedor hands it off to Campbell. Campbell back to Cedor. Good give and go. Foul on the floor. They're going to take it out of bounds. I think that's on Llewellyn, his first.
And we have to mention, too, Maysville, they're in the small school division. So
yes,
the best team in the league plays in the small school division.
All the games count. You play every team in your own division twice, and you cross over. You play the schools in the other division one time. So that's why you only see one matchup between John Glenn and Maysville this year. And there's another steal in Jordan Watson. He lays it in. He's got 13 now for the Panthers. Burris working against Pickrell. Larimer now into the game for Maysville. Campbell backs up, and he gets the three to fall. Another good move from Mason Campbell.
He's got a quick release out there.
He hits an Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer. He's got 12 points now. And there goes Watson to the lane, and he's going to be fouled.
And was that Campbell that went down really, really hard?
I think
no,
so.
No. That was Jake Burris.
Yeah, that was Burris. Boy, he hit the ground hard.
He hit hard. Yes, he did. I hope the young man's okay. He gets up on his own.
Watson will go to the line for a pair for Maysville. A couple more Kemp Insurance Agency free throws. His team leads 77-38. 2:50 with the clock moving. Watson at the free throw line for his first free throw. And it hits the front iron and rolls in. Shooter's touch, as Mike Snively would say.
88%, you get that roll.
Watson, deep breath, spins the ball, eyes the rim, lets the second one fly, and that one's good as well. Jordan Watson with 15 now. And here come the Colts. Lappert with the ball over Cedor. Cedor on left wing to Campbell. Campbell, baseline drive, jump shot, no good. Watson goes up and gets the board. Here come the Panthers. Watson from three, no good. Rebound off to Meadowbrook, and just a timeout to
get some
fresh faces in. A Zimba Company's timeout, and it's going to be a quick one. Some more fresh faces now for Maysville as well.
I'm pretty sure we have 10 new faces on the court right now, with the exception of, I think Pickrell's stayed in, Larimer stayed in.
Lots of people that played a little bit in the JV game, I believe, are out there. That three from really deep, no good. Rebound fought for off the backboard. And it's going to go to Maysville.
That was Brendan Stewart with the shot.
79-38. Panthers up over the Colts. Minute and a half to play in the basketball game. Maysville going to run their record to 14-1. 11-0 in the MVL. Pickrell going to try a three from the corner again. No good this time. Rebound off to Larimer. His jump shot, good. Owen Larimer with a nice rebound and stick back.
A lot of people forget Larimer's 6'4".
He's a good-sized kid. His upper body, he's big. Backdoor cut there from the Colts. Turnaround shot, no good.
By Luke Norman.
Larimer gets the rebound, gets it off to Carnes. Carnes going to pull up from deep. And his three ball, good. Cutler Carnes with an Allen Hunter State Farm three-pointer. 84-38 now, 40 seconds left in the game.
Maysville averages 79 points per game. They're at 84 now.
There's another three on the way from Meadowbrook, but no good. Larimer with the basketball. He gets it to Carnes. Carnes on the right wing. It's Caden Dusenberry. Carnes going to try another one. And he gets another one to go from deep. Cutler Carnes, another Allen Hunter State Farm three from downtown. That's almost by the volleyball line, Mike.
It is. 87 points with a running clock in most of the fourth quarter.
Nice pick and roll there from the Colts. And the move just can't get it to go. Good job there by Chase Myers. Pick and roll, but got in the ball, just couldn't convert on it. And the time is going to run out here at Meadowbrook High School. Maysville 87, Meadowbrook 38. We'll be back to wrap this one up in just a couple of minutes. High school basketball on AVC Sports.
Looking to upgrade your ride or home with sleek professional tinting? Absolute One Window Tinting on Maple Avenue in Zanesville is your local expert. Our team specializes in automotive, residential, and commercial tinting that keeps you cool, protects interiors, and adds privacy with a flawless finish. We use high-quality films designed to last, giving you style and function you can trust. From cars to storefronts, Absolute One delivers precision and care every time. Call 740-819-1642 or stop by Maple Avenue today.
Honestly, we've all been there. That place where it's past anxiety, past focus, where even reaching out to your closest friend feels too hard. I'm Crystal Reynolds with Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. We understand how fast those feelings can take over, especially with the stress of work, family, and life. That's why we've opened a mental health urgent care clinic in Cambridge, Ohio, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Come in today, feel better today. Call us, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Mental Health Urgent Care.
Looking for an incredible deal on a new Ford, Lincoln, or Nissan? Come check out our vastly growing inventory selection and ask us about all the low APR options that are going on right now at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If a new vehicle isn't in the budget, let us show you a pre-owned alternative that is sure to fit all your needs without breaking the bank. We know with the running from work to practice or games doesn't leave much time for car shopping, so view our full inventory online 24/7 at dutrosauto.com.
Best of luck to all the coaches and players this year. Have a safe and successful season from all of us at Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for saving time on a great haircut at Great Clips. You used online check-in to put your name on the list in the app and made it to the salon right on time, thanks to getting a Ready Next text. Your hair would also like to add, this cut rules, and the price, a very close second. For a great haircut that fits your schedule and your budget, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is a proud supporter of high school basketball. Contact one of the 42 agencies writing for Patrons Buckeye for a quote from your local insurance company covering Ohio. Whether you need coverage for your home, mobile home, seasonal home, garage, farm equipment, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company is located in Caldwell, Ohio, and can help. Visit our website at patronsbuckeye.com.
Looking for adventure? Check out the 2022 Ford Bronco 4-door Badlands at Doan Ford. This rugged ride is built to take you anywhere with just 18,000 miles and a soft top perfect for open-air freedom. Equipped for both off-road thrills and everyday comfort, this Bronco is ready for whatever the road brings. Don't wait. Vehicles like this don't stay long. Visit Doan Ford today and take the 2022 Bronco Badlands for a spin. Your next adventure starts here.
When life feels heavy, you shouldn't have to wait for help. At Allwell's Walk-In Now, Guernsey County's behavioral health urgent care, support is ready right when you are. No appointments, no hassle. Just walk into our office at 831 Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and get fast, compassionate care. Allwell's Walk-In Now, because the best time to feel better is now. Be well, stay well, Allwell.
At Village Hardware and Rental in Barnesville, we've got everything you need for homeowner, contractor, and commercial jobs. From trusted Milwaukee tools and everyday hardware to pro-grade Valspar paint, trusted color you can count on. Plus, we offer paint mixing, key cutting, special orders, and commercial services too. And now, introducing our officially open firearms and ammo department. Fully stocked, trusted, and convenient. Whether you're working, improving, or protecting, Village Hardware and Rental is your one-stop shop. Drop by at 265 South Chestnut Street, Barnesville. Village Hardware and Rental. We make it easy to build the world around you.
Final from Meadowbrook High School. Maysville defeats Meadowbrook 87-38 in tonight's MVL basketball game here. And Mike, we were just talking about, the second half, the third quarter in particular belongs to Meadowbrook, but a couple of the stats that you had that just were kind of mind-boggling there. Give us a couple of those you can share with us about how this team played tonight.
Yeah, a couple things with Maysville here that, and every time we do a Maysville game, we have an interesting stat. Well, tonight there's two. Maysville in the second half shot 20 of 28 for 71%. So 20 of 28. And here's the most interesting stat with Maysville. In the first 4 minutes, Maysville had 3 turnovers. The rest of the game, they had 0. So for the game, Maysville had 3 turnovers in the first 4 minutes and finished with 3. So an outstanding job of taking care of the basketball there for the Panthers.
The good teams, though, find a way to get that done. I mean, they scored 31 points in the third quarter, Mike, 24 in the second quarter. So that barrage right there just basically took care of the game for them. So, again, our sponsors tonight, Behavioral Health Solutions, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Doan Ford, Village Hardware and Rental, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Abel's Electric Heating and Air, West 40 Auto Sales, Allwell Behavioral Health Services, Ohio Children's Trust Fund, Dutro Ford, Lincoln, Nissan, Bicon Services, Great Clips, Absolute One Window Tinting, and Shivers Pharmacy, all sponsors of our broadcast tonight. Mike, you had any other stats you were going to share with us there?
For Meadowbrook for the game was 15 of 41 for 34%. For the game, Maysville shot it really well, 31 of 51 for 61%. Meadowbrook it was a tie in rebounds, 25-25, but Meadowbrook did have 7 offensive rebounds. Maysville just 3 in free throw shooting. Meadowbrook was 5 of 10 for 50%, and Maysville shot it again well from the free throw line, 14 of 17. The effort was there from Meadowbrook, but sometimes the task is just too tall, and Maysville was, they come out in the second half and just light it up like they normally do in that third quarter.
Scoring for Meadowbrook and how the game went basically 12-8 at the end of the first quarter, and then at the second quarter, 36-16 at half. So that second quarter really made a huge difference. 67-33 at the end of 3, and in our final tonight, 87-38. Maysville just an offensive barrage in that second half. Think about this. Meadowbrook scored 38 for the game. Gator Nichols, he had 40.
He had 40.
For Maysville.
And I wonder what his career high is.
I wonder too, but he had 40 tonight. Cade Rock added 4 points. Cade Pickerel with 3. Landon Iden with 3 3-pointers for 9. Cutler Carnes with 6 points. All those in the late going. 8 points for Kane Roehrig, including a hammered time dunk. Jordan Watson ended with 15, and Owen Larimer had 2. That's a total of 87. A couple of other things. Mike, our +1 pizza player of the game from Meadowbrook.
Mason Campbell had a good game tonight, continues to shoot the ball well, and congratulations to Mason. If you want to share that pizza with me, I'll gladly accept your offer. But now I'll get that to Coach. I'll try to get that to you right after the game. If not, I'll get it to Coach Andrew Nichols.
Also, our Lock 9 pizza player of the game. Now, we do a lot of Maysville games, and it's really hard sometimes. You want to, it would be obvious that Gator Nichols with 40 points should be the player of the game, but we try to spread the wealth amongst the Maysville kids. We've had a lot of different people that have been the Lock 9 pizza player of the game. Alex Ray was for him a couple weeks ago there. He came in and scored in the fourth quarter. Kind of doing the same philosophy tonight. Cutler Carnes, He had 6 points in the late going, so made a nice couple of threes. So Cutler Carnes, he is our Lock 9 Pizza player of the game for Maysville tonight. So
congratulations, Cutler.
Congratulations to both those kids. Maysville, they're back at it Sunday. They play Lutheran East. That's not going to be an easy one in any sorts. 12-0, won 4 of the last 5 state championships. Lutheran East going to give the Panthers everything they want and more. Just be a good test for Coach Dave Brown because he knew it going into this season. MVL just not really that tough, and he went out and scheduled himself some non-league games.
He did the smart thing, and you know what? So far they've been up to the task on every time they've went out and played a really good team.
Yes, they have. So that's going to wrap things up tonight. Tomorrow night, Mike Snively and Brett Klein will be back in it tomorrow night. We will be at, oh yeah, I got to do that too, thanks. We'll be at John Glenn High School as Tri-Valley takes on the John Glenn Little Muskies in MVL Big School Basketball. And one last thing we did not mention, Mike, the great clips, great play of the game. And it was kind of a twofer.
It was.
We had Kane Rowerig went in with a big dunk in the first half, and then he blocked the dunk in the second half. And our crack producer here, Brett Klein, for those of you watching on YouTube, he's got both the plays, the dunk and the block dunk attempt. Kane Rowerig, he is the recipient of the great clips, great play of the game. And again, a dunk and a block dunk, a couple of nice athletic plays from Kane Rowerig.
Outstanding plays tonight by Rowerig. He just has that ability to get his mitts on the basketball, and like I said, that's his second big dunk I've seen this year from him.
Well, and you know, combined with the fact that he can really shoot the basketball, he rebounds, he plays defense. There's a reason why we're recruiting him really heavy.
He's going to make a good college player someday.
There's a reason why we are recruiting Mr. Rowerig, and we like what he does at Muskingum. We certainly hope to see him in one of our uniforms next year. That's going to wrap everything up here from Meadowbrook. Our final tonight, Maysville 87, Meadowbrook 38. Thanks for listening and watching high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
You've been listening to High School Basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon. High School Basketball is a presentation of AVC Sports.